ewie nso no wotie me a anasa wo hwe me a bibi biara etwagu ewo eye TV no enso TV no so eye WONTUMI TV live. Not just say bibi etwagu live on TV. Baba rain fi say dwumadie no nyina so ye streaming live ewo Facebook. WONTUMI TV on Facebook and WONTUMI TV on YouTube. Eti ende wie medawase se wachinchim wa fidie no ede aba beto a dwumadi a ya today in Talk Ghana efri sabria kopem se donsia ebebo ede yawada bosumi etoso dum ine de etoso adiodum yenu enene enti ene nso no otwedi ampon ne dana se empo wama ye hu ene na eye ene awie ensem pii na ewo ho ene ensem pii ena ewo ho na enche ye ba be hwe nsem no egwodum ede akyerɛw anasa ma wonso watipi na Talk Ghana dwumadie so de said the be American information, education and everything in between and ye day everywhere. Well. Yes, how are the mighty fallen? How are the mighty fallen? Na and ye share and several a day ago, ma wonso watibi between now and 6. Yeah, baba ya enono. Na ebusia for bidin at the Kwaku Kyeremanteng bidin at the Kwaku Kyeremanteng KK on behalf of the production team. Kofi into ewaha. And then every nana AJ na o shaben saben kumswa a ye camera and then manase and ejina echiri na MCR nana kwame ewo MCR or the team nina nana kwame any team nina nso me do ma sibio omo ene hye MCR omo echinchima fidie no ewo ho na wonso o ho me da wase ene wadaje wudi ho a mesumi ni ha enti ena wie me da wase se empo no wasade wontuma aba bebo medie no ano na ene ensamban ena ewo ho ensamban ena eda apon no so a ye ba be biebie mu ensam so de bi ho pa ensam do twagu 10 asem we metabeka se empo aban a waba afen wanya 5 years 5 months aban a waba afen watwam 120 days obeka se chese wanya 3.5 years na eno eho ensam bi en ye ba be biebie mu. Where do I start from? Yes, ye kwa jua na si ye kwata. Where do I start from? Well, me sha see free a ye data ho ensensem. High cost of data. Na no the dollar no. I appreciate the bi anka data on. Dollar na I appreciate the bi ameka data. High cost of data in Ghana. Why and on your consent? Titu a year sukufwa a did data a siadie. You must be concerned because suko baby a data no crown or wako baby no crown side say cheap kakrano. Na Ghana the ensemu pi na edono NPP etia koyano sono. Yakana several times waha. Yenya a branch ye bia now Minister for Communication say friend Honorable Sam George ma obeka kire say Esna Uwusu is not fit to be on the chair on sem fata so obetna akonya no so na empo omo NDC de eba cost of data will be very cheap. Then some of the two dwa eno no na say what in the aircraft free Monday my bro some way says why because onu ankobeka high cost of data you might be affected na men person be ra edumupi but what say sample o take it to a ne X wall enka no Twitter na okochro nsema aya oba be di Ghana fo atem Nkansah se ada mo ka se be ma me pen so ada data no ne buaye fo ada wa mo ye data mo call say entity data no so no na just sam dia be to no me fa me pen na just data ne bua ba form the cheek of it nsema o ka kire Ghana fo no afa heat no eba no Monday onyakoya eko platform bi so a then nsema o de eba betudwa ene say na sise mpo de yame eya adoma Ghana fo ye je na no na si bone Ghana fo eje na no si bone na nye saa no na opa kire na sama o kan ne trado ena Ghana fo eje na no esi bone na nye saa da opa kire na ebom no yenya botre yame eya adoma hwie be December de data no bo ebe kofom Sam George yenya botre na December data ebo ebe kofom yenya botre on uti opposition na chese wuye dede sabo wo magic wand no magic wand for every solution under the sun right here in Ghana. Would the kai be my March deadline so what why enterprising why committee be na adze obi bese et yema till March yo bibia price na ebeko ye. He said ye free March echo December. What does it tell you? Ebrana dum so ekoso in 2013 2014 thereabouts. Sana kwabna don kolombe ye. Dum so ebe ende July, ebe ende September, ebe ende October, ende November, ende December. We under the NDC administration. Who be pay you? Sub George, what's the deadline no March? Obetiti so data no ne bo ebeba form. Because must set interbini why pricing the yipi and then the entry December because Mahama is our hope. You better December on and then I'll let my panel delve into all that because you discuss bread and butter issues are nado at the air by on the silver platter. Ghana force yempe ye hope Mahama is the hope and then from March echo December if free December beko another December over the other 4 years na aso ya ton ye colored TV akoto black and white etiene just take glued ya bedra san sebudumu with my panel on the show this afternoon aside other matters. Neno Adanchenya, was it about the Chief Justice Gertrude Esaba Tokonu? What's cooking? Medesan Sebuno Ebro. But just before that, let me introduce my guest on the show this afternoon. Nafe Yura Justice Gertrude Esaba Tokonu. Then send seven emu. This afternoon, Empanifua etna se ewo jumadie yusono. Ernest Kwaku Ejei Eye Menshia North Vice Chairman. Ernest Kwaku Ejei Eye Menshia North Vice Chairman. Na Ernest Kwaku Ejei ewo jumadie so a yede no ebeto ato adwere oye lecturer ewo KSTU itiede Ernest Kwaku Ejei is my guest on the show this afternoon and you nko ene ewie odura Albert Fokuo eye the former NPP parliamentary aspirant for Esnafo South constituency. And then Mr. Albert Fokuo, a member of the NPP, and as such, or no, ena oye Esunafo South constituency na oye parliamentary aspirant for the NPP ewo constituency no eno eda nchen ya ene ensam no nso no yebewura Chief Justice Dieno emu. On Tuesday it was me together with a young lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu na ene Evans Osei Bunsu Esquire will be passing through this afternoon. Na eye Justice Gertrude Tokono ne nsensem na kosono Evans Osei Bunsu Esquire ebebana ya dwendwe technicalities ni bi nso ehu aside a panela ewa. So we got so much to do. But a very good afternoon to you, Henry K. Dia. Henry K. Dia. A very good afternoon to you, baby. Will be a day area. All right, let's move into it. Diabete Ashas, you know. Oh, am I laughing in capital letters or where small letters? Sure. Mindi kai and share a year talk on the enra say with himself filing suit a war Supreme Court at all seeking reliefs be na a year Chief Justice Tokono, should I use the word embattled Chief Justice Tokono with his together with his lawyer a year Godfred Dabe omo edi omo ani kire Supreme Court omo ko filing suit be seeking some reliefs na ba ko a ewoma eno e catch eye that to do with a in camera there or person ye wave na eno no enyina kokowie se enka meneo a ye tifie meneo a ye tifie na enka yetifie na ne ekoso ewo dem ho no so obhase so obobetutu na no a ne ebekoso wo dem ho no na me no yenye opportunity na ya hwebi ade ba ko omo ehwehwe eno no sei sani ade na akoya just yes lawyer chachuchi kata hu se oye NDC ni wo hwe eye Oliver Baka voma wodom eni omo a omo so obo wodem ho a case no bi esi obonan so na wo se dodo na tilt towards NDC na no enanka Justice Tokono ehwema there bi we dey ade yin kan ye enye politics but say dey akwakoye dey wan hwa na political area enti kan ne esa de a enkabunyi ma ye nyina ye hwe bi baby a aside anasa de ma ohwehwe no ebun sansam di bi eno no aside others na kire ye bebo awrasa ensam no egina emu na no ada nchen ya ene bedia be de hotel da be de manu asi no because ade adwuma wo ho say ye bono tel de ye mo kai say adenta kumi of the NPP actual petition Eddie Kwaku, the first gentleman of the Republic of Ghana. Now the petition now ochro ye no. And some woman you say, hey, now that in a now on the 15th day of May 2025, na ye yawada. Adenta kumi say the petition no restaurant beer and what and cry between the hours of 7:30 p.m. copim 8:30 p.m. and penifo bi ehia e restaurant no na penifo ehia Justice Gabriel Puaman ono eye chairman of the committee omo ena investigate Justice Tokono ensensem no na okahubi ose empo Justice Yoni or lawyer Yoni Kolendi odonso na okahubi afe eye Justice adibwe esiedu enso eka ho bi na omu ekoko hia ye no together with a tedious sorry no omu koko hia na denta kumi kire say they were overhead so omu discuss a petition no Gertrude Tokono Justice Gertrude Tokono petition no na a process no omu discuss ewo restaurant ho enti odo de wachiro de akwa President Bahama Sankebeya first gentleman dissolve a committee no na emwa ade no a flawed say just dissolve the committee enti wachiro petition eko and then any answer aka video no he say video no aba beto abonten indeed there was a meeting say engagement to say encounter say a meeting no the ama make an sado musa asem do ba ya na eye tedious sorry and the babeto about say there was no such meeting na facts no e wo hod ba ye betumi akwa check it or on his Facebook wall said there was no such meeting na facts no hod ma we can easily verify na no such meeting no what does it mean anyway Nana Kwame say video no other footage no aye ready where there a few moments meaning out of a year footage no na mo video no ma yes entrance no na nkofo efri hodom airba na wo share a year entrance no mo efri ho airba na restaurant num and chese obo ewa obo apie ewo restaurant num no na a year 3 individuals no baako eye Justice Kofi baako eye Yoni Kolendi and baako eye Adiboy Esiedu enti obo ena ewra eye restaurant no mu no wo so obo miensa no ewra eye restaurant no na omo ewra restaurant no emu no wo be wo se obi akwa obi aye no awaw ya ha enti obo na eko no the three gurus who say yes omo eko na chese eye Justice Kofi Yoni Kolendi ena eye Adibu yes ena omo aye omo awa tu no enti eye Yoni Kolendi ena wakwakoye tedious sorry awa etu na omo ebora restaurant dum no apparently who say tedious sorry na chese Nana Kwame Pacho ka wo fatu so ba me mo ewra restaurant num no who say tedious sorry there na wagina kunya dada for the purposes of mo amuti on radio tedious sorry there na chese our restaurant num dada chese ono feel trap here our restaurant num enti oye awa tu no ewie ye no eno hu nkaye na aka no eno twam eno kokochiam enti omo na ewrem no we ye Justice Kofi Yoni Kolendi ena Justice Adiboy Esiedu omo na ewrem no enti awa tu no de ube wo se Yoni Kolendi na akwa tade sorry awa tu ewum eno no so cross over na okochia mpelifo aka ewo ho no but bia me hwe ntubo so do de no wagina konya na owo restaurant no mu dada wagina konya owo restaurant no mu dada edidie na medase afeda na kwa medase papa eti footage no very very short though na it could be that kabehwe se menya adenta kumi ewa homa no so yeguso ahwe se yensa beka adenta kumi ewa homa no so first one yensa kani could there be more because Tadio sorry there was no such meeting no omweshia what is the meaning of meeting no such meeting, but ye Tadio Soria Owomubi 3 justices no so Owomubi would him say a justice poor man or do a chairman or don't know dear yes abi because ye hunu video no etina mepe a ye adenta kumi abi another video no another one be essential to kromua because we na so far a leaky na a ye justice coffee or don't so no osha or don't dear committee no on ka committee no na ye hwe a ye omo e ka ho a Tadio sorry a counsel for one of the petitioners and a year Yoni Kolendi or also on ka investigative committee no but ye sha empono a year at the boy a seedu and so a video no ebi but going forward no ya babodiana ya analyze a year video no ye denta kuminso odo na the petition no echo na ye bisa de still e bi e shetokro no mana. So now this is the video. You go bisa omo say na omo di birthday. You say previous week no na year opening at the boy Esiedu. Na we did the birthday and Justice Kofi. Sada no omo share e video no no. Odo so say na we did the birthday and I just say omo ye mpedifo do omo share it na omo egina ba be celebrate birthday. Masa that you're sorry when you say there was no such meeting. So what is the interpretation? One brofo of a meeting. Ya kwa ya dimna ya twa jumedie no so sane maka no ene eye ora Albert Foucault ewo jumedie so ene ewie ono eye parliamentary aspirant for the former parliamentary aspirant for the NPP West Nafo South constituency enche Ernest Kwaku ebetinase and area so said be catch no Evans or say Bonsu Esquire and so ebeba be join na ye bie nsebodum eye Albert meba wakwaba jumedie so
minu ame Joshua bro
na wapom etizai
o jana daroma ifri eban mu betena afie no ebega se jata bi nchi wenwe no opposition yaba I can say nyameni any diniye and I think there's some graduate more so best minim so o hwe me first year bohuna pressure wo port ne niam bi ne ade ntina bo nkra untimi kra anya kese is it out now what so you say there as we are because it slow mornings unlike first now o share rare sport of petroleum eco Burkina ne Mali o share mpanimfo bi a omoniema be port port stakeholders and so omo problem I was say ombeso omo bo amane na obo party ama ensembibri now I have a slow morning I can say nyame adaroma we are kicking na mezo so to super gu esupane subone gu ewra mama numa so ama bibia deadi and then come be di no ho ye hwe chief justice asem we wia ya adwinya ma de bi so ewra mama aside Ghana na wo de ekodate no wa head $1 ne de brie ni so ene wo ma bibia ekwa atwe ene wo wie wasa tiesi Africa ene wo megi was Africa ba bia ekwa atwe okay say ye beto aba no o invite Malema e ma ne be ye speech wa hwede Malema speech no akoye Ramaphosa e wo US just yesterday wo invite wo bia ya democratically ya to aba you na wo ba be ma speech no nipa wo heli no e wo bia wo di ku e na yi aban ya de afri so ama nipa na be jinsre he wo kroma no ene hwede asi Cote d'Ivoire so what you say you are help I say your actions and inactions are you say South Africa the SU Burkina Nkansah Cote d'Ivoire see who mine on left side so what you say on left side o map so on left side Cote d'Ivoire say asemasi wo o upper side Burkina Faso asem wo so the US for ne Russia and so e dey Burkina Faso o dwene sem ni bi hu a won te ase but I think We need to delve into it.
Yeah. But very important.
So
aside a very important
we need to delve into
point.
Because so we any investor biya or person or direct investment biya no. We working over so as some say a them. Wo Cote d'Ivoire and so a them. Togo is so way at ho. So what I say, why say obi a on not so all this one a barbet. That's Togo's issue. So what you say? We are sitting on a time board.
I will say, President Mahama Baye, all but now I think Akufo-Addo already taken decision on Sahel.
Yes, and it was perfect.
Baye also the opposite make it peace.
You see, you went to the extent of choosing a dealer. Said they are going for an example. Former National Security Coordinator, Sahel's,
Larry Bevlo.
Yes, or no? What did Nakwa say? Sahel, dear no matter what the old be on whom dealing. You did this, you made public pronouncement about Ubia when not where cool and a two about Burkina Faso. You get it? Ubia was about a TikTok video be now viral. Hearing somebody we are democratically elected. No one heli said it, and then what motivated a lot of these people. And I won't be surprised if something happened in Togo.
But Albert, Adiana Wokan, worth talking about because Nancy Wosha, when I was furious, Wosha, a youth, no Nancy. I said, Obwani cool. Nancy, where there was this a research work, was it a survey? IBAS, Adianum Kuye, the idea there must be a coup. I forgotten this. How I'm African, a Yin, Wokano. Adiano Koso,
Mama, I need you cool. I'm telling you, you're a mama and I need you cool. The dear makers and say, Yatinya ma overwhelming endorsement as an executive. Over 1.7 million, it be unprecedented. It been see though. I'm when you this endorsement more better now. So, yeah, the parliament, yeah, MPP. This is our lowest since this for the public. Because 1987 we had about 40 plus. We had 32% of the total seat of our parliament. So you have overwhelming endorsement of our parliament. Now, proud sa obebano. Oh, ni Zoom meeting be TV telephone a friend. He complained about the judiciary. Oba ya ni enya NDC fo nkofo bia ko sempe nkofo bia cha mo de petition aba ye kwa akoyi o mo lawyers animu a chasu tiketa. Who doesn't know chasu tiketa say we NDC ni wokroma. So what you say? So are you telling us say you are looking for autocratic leader bia or war authority over the judiciary or authority over the executive or authority over the executive? That is what he's looking for because what is actually going on. And you see, Nyanko Pondy or Nayo. Hatia Diana. I don't say, Nadia Nipabes is a as a man, or as a man proposes, God disposes. Whoever thought said this footage we and Baba out. They never thought of it. They never thought of it. You see, what the other one, are there a trip, the 9 age national and son. So what yes, you must the 4 vectors of the realm, a year mukra media become what's our cover 78 million the amount of Zukachi. Some of them control media. I say, Mama, dear baby, now away. A dear baby, now away. So what yes, it's our 4 pillars in idea or job or so, and we are resources are Ghana. And you know, strategically, or do one and call for one side. I was so on do a more different. Nankanyama. You were some media view near some media view in our tech always around. So what I say now, as a year Irene Tiana Mintiminka because Irene was my mate at tech. Etiana Bonetia na Kuye by way the Irene Factor and Jeva classmate to Tinche. Because I want to say, your Bible really 2025 budget. No, we are to force a whole paragraph. I can say your Bemaya some media fee over $200 million every week. Over go to good. Now, other man somewhere 2nd April, as I say, April every year, now was a million feet the bag, dollar go back, Mujina Yase. Be kind of crunch, what when you dollar no? At a cow over $400,000. ogonya we e adwuma no na toma no anasa ne private car oh yam e bi ho no ma e de na samija mfi nko na de nko tena sa gold ho no who interest na ho serve ye wi akoko so wo kroma no ma ni akofa you see bi ne ma bi e wo ho no I'm not saying that somebody is a journalist or ni koko hunim there, but somebody who is a journalist our atena kan nim kwana nyina o ma tojoda on trade for chia soda o mo afuno pese ni da ni de koko board akose nsa ye wi ani koko board na say free ko Greek ministry na say ni da akose finance minister say so omo inaugurate board wi so omo na enye in charge of koko hunim. You ask yourself, sir, edi na ekoso koko board na ewo ho na chese wo tinya sa nya kokoduro afri nkran abasa hwibu akon oba ya so metade abi captain ibi asa atia kunya we bi so akunya we de ko afuom okọ ma bia na yetwa board ye ene yetwa de to aboye na wo tena so na wo boy na wo to wo mawie na wo to krafo ena se du fotie bi na de ato wo mawie na wo to krafo no wo se o bre wono de akunya we bi na akwesi wo we ogadram se ye otuma mpanimfo ye ni magadram se ye twa montro na ye de baji tumi bi ko ni enim de na wo koko board ho enti enti utumi hwe utumi ye o kan straight o one fasha ayibiamo you get it and look at why interest and ayura randia bi serve wo koko board ho mi ntano but me young from ma mi wuja mi koko me na mi koko enu na koko me the koko scholarship and a co school a call me SS nyasa argument mi anko me tena fie one term but for some papa to banche ne board there e de ko te obi koko board e no mo sign me scholarship ma me ka me ntimi nko ye koko clinic kokoro ma fama bia nya so mfaso age so mo ye adwuma koko board so dia se na wono na akodo mi koko amaseke atwa no ne yetete se sika ni bi aye koko board no ye koko clinic kokoro ma obi won kan koko fama bia ntimi fa enko ho no mo ye se ye omo ye adwuma koko board no e na ageju omuska dia bia clinic nti fama ne dia ba ho no dia na asem ye different. Look at this. So dunia baby aye kono anu oden the last year me di betwa mu ama wa ye say enra me te say omo ka say stress free the school fees no oma ye ho asem he ya na ma monim say obi adwuma okroma ya no bi de enyimi yo ya adwuma da ho papa stress free school fees no one can't say a refund, one can't say you go pesikam emaye nuanu ntua fees no ne awia ha be refund ya maye o say na akufu ado ada roma enkra ne bebre etimi wie free education no mu wie free education na enam admission fee ne first term fees nti omo tena fie enti saade a wo de no stress free dey and dey na ye de eba na wo de ba wie a obi a betimi akọ school fees enya de be mo obi atena fie me admission fee ka keto abi nka me ka tek me nya admission ka matimi anko me nya admission a ye ba be ko na me ye admo filling station total filling me na filling station was ankore enya ye manager no ho so ma me me fa check enko kwapon adb me ko na omo se je se me de my ID card na me san akiri me sign check na chi no a me ji abra me mo ma credit ato total filling station account no gas wo signature ye fe na wo ko na so manya admission na dey na dey je say me you to tell you 1 year bi kan no so oh me kura me pa admission ma me ba na wo nya dey abra na me mboa na me so me nya 1800 so me nya 1002 o so bra beje 500 no yi 5 cedi bond ne to wo say kobra na beje eno ma mitimi de ba take adi na mu adi be wie sa hawo no e na o ma wo so we yi afi ho afa de o ba power wo say akra ne nkopa bosian kotua no wi abema no refund won na otimi nya sika betua ni nyina anya wo mo na de sa stress free we ni pesa wo de boa wo mo amatimi nya sika kotua wi refund be o mo a wo so unzo be refund ana so be boa mo ye o mo a o ma ntimi nya sika ni bia ntua anti o mo nya admission so o mo da so tifie ne these are the people enya wo mo aba refund but so what in common say I say asem na mo kan ya no oh position no omo ba power na abedane oyonko ase otugelam say obetugelam say 1 week obetugelam say ase 1 week obetena ani ma afi no osu oyonko so the data obe me ba na me hwe me data. I'm telling you this is my last age me say this month my total data 1400 and I have evidence here. This is it, so come a bit my capture This is it. On the May 1st, me to 350 nibi. Me to a 92 gig no. As at 14th May na san. Na me sa to foforo. Enie. Ena enne enso asa na asa to foforo. Enne me duru anom me be check na me on na o se maka 5 so 19th April na me ena enie o enie onua enie
shim na asa
19th April ena me toy 19th April no ena me sa be to 1st May ena ma be to 14th May ena na ye say ena day is 26 ma sa to 1400 ena ma to oyonko jana e de egu osla usuo nu asepa
we 11 be the chewi
ena o jina say eyi Lexus o de no ye beta ho ase ena o de nyina betu Lexus na o ka no eye letter na o de ba ye no you parliamentary $100,000 na de ma ejimi to sa Lexus no
ye be rasa
eye duty na be 20 na o tre sa exemption no o de ye be ba o nye nyina mo de ye betu ye na emu sanfare ya bo your politics ma me ya bo ma sumo radio so nya fe na mi be suro that time kra na ma ye se praye na m ka traba no
Albert Foucault, a member of the NPP, former parliamentary aspirant, South constituency. Albert Foucault is the name. Ernesto, vice chairman, Benshia North constituency, or lecturer so KSTU. Ernesto, Bahama is our hope.
Yes, and it's a hope. It's our hope indeed. That Bechia or Chief Unina, then what have for name. Menua Mechia Fuku, yeah. Yachia Santimera, a Bechia no. Na Bible verse in Amedema, Nkansah Mame, Tokuno. Say Exodus 14:14. Or say a radical kwama. What I say? Me nyina wa hoden so onyame na Nkansah ebe na we na futusemu a ani Nkansah na Bible de ma Israelite ebra na omo ho kire se nyango ka nyete ma nyina mo Nkansah ma ho de ntimi nkoma mo na imu nyame ene be kwama mo. Yes, me say the ACCA e nyame ewi ase de keke ye ti hoi ya braba ya bui so wo so do ahoden be ya woboa wontimi ginyame na nti bibia no ye fan kompai bom nyame ebedi amayin na chema ho ye de
incoming national the way
na ye nyame ase so no so na dom ye waye bi se party wo party na wunya enipa bi ti se ne so na boni mu papa mu uginem na ho de ne sika ne bibia. I think say so be sumo a o say party nation ni munya na ye nkranche de ma wo mo nso mo di akire ti be se party ma no emra no nyanso ne so a mo ma ye ntie di enkrofo kika sebe chairman wati hoyi we nipa de na nso we nipa udi nipa domani we ni nipa be fun but say wuti tie enkrofo bi comments ni ade a what I tell them they say as you drink it ya me so say betimi akare na ma brofo kan ya sana ndi fo bi ni abai so they say wan ka brofo no mi ni aba ya dwumaden ni ene eden so they say ti atin say no de mumi emfanto nchen na ye nhwe ni mapa ewo ni pre. Yes gege de na opaso
and Chief Justice the ewo ho ebia was anything goes there CD Sam George data cost here Albert but now ya the be proper kwamtie bia there would be proper kwambia dia na
ene de no crese de oka no de meka no ye se na menui ken ye ma min hwia NDC for twena bo so ya dia ha dwen ye nanso se dem di kan no so numu ntokwa kwa Awurade onko bi ma so te me chona se na se wo hwe ensemu ekoso ne committee ne ade a apia bontin ya then it tells you clear owre ya kasa ade no clear say maame no the president, the sitting president, adwin say the kwebe fa so betimi executing agenda no. Sama many dey also do musakeka no. Of which ye nanfofo ne colleagues omo the other side. Ye no do ngomoka o ma ndo obekọ okọ ya yisi to aso. What you say? Of which we know say a agenda omo aseti. Na omunye very careful. Omunye very very careful because ye judicial na di agoro no emwa oman. Emwa oman chechiriye bako. One was 2008. Was it 2000 you call was it 2008 right? And omo call Supreme Court for
anyway election petition. And 2012
right? Yeah. Correct. One who say a year so pass on omo ne rekoda omo anko baby Satan MPP ne sebe ne yibe na ne wo Supreme Court judges ben na ne ye won isa ho what you say but omo kotna si kodi asanko kan do omo kokan nyina no eno na ma o man itimi kase ani ene yeti ho bibi anya dai ensie enti no ye besre pa se omo hwe na niema ekoso no eyani ngwase court akasa say at least omo hold on anamebwa yes omo hold on
since he said yes and our call Supreme Court seeking
granting us opportunity to hold on na omo famra kwan so sene na omo edi asem ye wo abemu a omo kokota amutimi wini yesu etimi wini bi ni ye kon kakran sebe obi ankopamu obi a ene ba ye event say yi papa ya super yi event petition yo kotna mu a okaka karabaka gin a kire na no sign ebu yetrusi so obi anka wi ankire no so ti ase enti enye very very careful na me the NDC for mi su on brebre on be say ye na 4 years no na so because say amanyoku a ye de o man amamo ye expect say or crisis in electricity crisis serious one say na kwa say ukofie na ugusa kania wo ho what you say na mom hwe say ekwe be fa so a ubetimi anya fanwo adiegu machines mu ama ya power ama adwuma akoso tani mo hwe sa ne ma we nyina mo ba ye mo start project bia o mo start project bia ne akase bia o man no aha ana ye ko ana sese ne ye ko mo start bibia na se mo to na mo se mo de sebe otan hunu ana mo yɛ mesa mo de bebu oman abetietia nkrofo fo ahodi so a keke 4 years just a stone throw unu se baka se wa enwa na tumi no nso no sebe enye party baako ene bedie to the end wo yɛ den a wo mrebe so tia se wo yɛ den a wo mrebe so entimi awo caution them se wo mo hwɛ se won betena se na amamu na Ghana for dia show mo nsem no wo mo hwɛ na niema agintre ha mo na mo se dollar sorti niema so boa kwa na ekosoro o ti ase ene so mo sisi me interba say 80 something me say keke me say everyday you so me pay $50 $50 ni pa ko me man 100 cedis one do koje no turn 80 something on me on $50 na me unya bi ento unya bi nto o ti ase unya cement ni bi nto enti sebe oman no yenye ni frafo ana ya adwene mu nsiye yekodwem ye to niema niema ye yusu o ti ase enti wontimi metena radio so wontimi nkotena social media na wonke kansem a wonim expertise Ghana for ye beje amene sani ya wonu free say wo ka edi agi nim dia ma political party in any case die ba die na wo ye ya wo free say ama dollar aba femu enti no wo se obi ti na ade so sustainability no eni ho sa de na wo ka no sa dollar ya ye ka se dollar aba fam dollar aba fam no sustainability eni ho wo de mom ye ntwen say Trump was if him. One in them Asian countries, ne Qatar, ne one. What ni trade war na waseti ye no. Wo kwa chasa eta afa nintesu eta free. No ta free wi a. Ni a hwese dollar no. Ni nyina so ne besi sen. Sata mo so big push mo start. Say mu nya adwuma bia mu ntua hwe. Na se mo start na mo big push no. Mo starting ye adwuma na mo tua contractors car. Eho na ye be hu say yes. Ye no kure say dollar no. Ejina na say ye dey. Enyina Oti ti sa niema we ya de a wo sa aban ne tena se na wo hwe. No wojai tenkuruwa a wo de nkrofo atumu a wo mo ta nkrofo no. Emo man chema man nkanko. Hwe keke me no ti ho na me no ti ho. Do you know say secondary schools omo ye say nkombema bafa stock for ombema headmasters ana ato niema yi. Wo say so ma da be di ama NDC chairman for. Oh yes. What are your investigation? As I'm part of my catcher on.
Ernest.
I'm telling you.
Where do you see for by?
Oh, me see what you
also on the clock.
Near Froveza offense and headmaster near Fro. And near Mano, chairman, some see the baby. Train. That's what's going on now.
What?
Oh, yes, me see what dear. Get it down. What am I get it down secondary schools? When your investigation. Be Miami, dear. Because that's also I was working. Me na me ye adwuma our municipal events district education office. So I have colleagues, I have friends. I was a logistics officer. So I know they say the NDC chairman for. And I say ye di aduane no secondary school aduane supply no ye di ama wo mo. What do you say for now?
Oh, we will find out immediately.
I say no. Omo che ho no aduane first the na ba fast of what the ba no. Se na bottle ba kono 10 cedis a and obeba no bottle half 10 cedis. Yes, bottle half 10 cedis. Wono ho akoka wono hwan ekobo hwene say quantity nenu even the quality wise. Me say that is what's going on now. Yes, that's what's going on now. Hey, okay. You best ra Don't bet you na dan Kwaku fuado and Dr. Mahmoud Baum ya shato no. So mo timi mfa bi nka ho omo nse no. Omo ense no. What you say? Hwe say motu e mo for so traders, trade unions. So mo tetu omo niema so.
Yes. Yeah.
Se adina esino. Se mo mo gudwe mo wono ma kenke. Ebi ye accountants o. Retired accountants, lawyers, lecturers, teachers. And the one John Wono, a bit of magazine Wono. They understand economics. That even we, I hear Fisi and Miansano, or more Jim Wono. Or more take economics assassinate. Into no, so a face or coffee Niema. Then the man or coffee abano. Sao sends some or canoe no share the environment. No office assessors and ability in stronger when you watch it. That's what the day. That is what is happening. It's a best romo. Send your see by your motor nyum. Somebody 24-hour economy bay. That's what we are expecting. Send Kasani Mano Ebe Koso. And Kenya Niama mo ya Sebi ama 24-hour economy amoka ye. Minia asserting is TRC. Opposite side. Because now the companies cannot operate 24/7 operations. Because Otowayo at the end of the day, want to make any full operations. Because so no more year baby also a day. Omuchaso. In Tiabe said you my phone half beba and then half beba china. 24-hour economy ewa hefa. All these things are going on. Yen the entire massa de abasi say oil. And ye bibia. And ye found most see $1. I didn't know young quarter or you did for me gum. Near from power plants. Nem electricity nyina so nem nkrofo kwa adwuma omu timi kwa ya adwuma nem nkrofo gu asafo omu fish pro what you say sabe omu ye baba adwuma tailor fo omu adwuma kofem 24-hour economy na way na mo ntimi hwe nyema we nyere se mbe gina ho na ntokwa hunu ni sabe otan ana mo de be gun krofo so o man mu ade a ye hwe wo mo ye de ye so mbrebrebre ye ka so o mu wo mo fa ye nko so ti ase ye nsu o mu su no mu su ni bi ye mo mpa ye bone fa mo man no simply because of WONTUMI no ye be make sure say do mo ya enye no ye be ka no kura kire wo mo ye ni ye keke ne ko ye a se bi mi ni o mienu mi se fugu ma wo so se fugu ma o be sha na bia o prefer say o be she se ade ba ko matimi aboan se fugu to ekosoro because say wan to bia miensa ne nan a o baba no otali ade be chi ne adum no ene de onyanya trousers afa share ya na wo sin
eti fugu de
o se de o weda o so bi se fugu ba de anya ne fe o ya dum ni kania e bia da de na nya ne dress code no kania ne adum no o ti ase enti ye besre se John Dramani Mahama oni NDC en so mo ka kire Ghana fo no enye no ho abrabo ena o mu boy keke
but Ernest meso me da say here to achbedie no so me nkope fugu ibingu ada kebwana na every to Ghana jubedie so edie na me ka say lawyer so atlas but don't you forget say you heard from Albert Fuku so and you just heard from Ernest Kwaku AJ na lawyer Evans Osebunsu and so I join here studio. But Albert and Sam about on Chabio, no, me my lawyer Akwaba na offer ye lawyer. Na where there?
Oh, Nyamiadum. Say your professor.
No correct. Lawyer. Tuesday na yesinkuya na a free enrano. Just information no egina ko wie say Justice Gertrude Tokono through the lawyer Godfrey Dame I be questions are there no cover lawyer Godfrey Dame na ono na represent no and they were in court just say omo file a year omo file suit seeking 16 reliefs right na it's been back and forth. Now, I just showed a year footage, no so year petitioner, Ekotroma, a year President Mahama say Empo Justices Nibini a year Akwakushia Ewo restaurant. We can go into all that.
Yeah.
Well, information filtering in. Let me state, unconfirmed information indicates say Adenta Kumi omo epeso omo echino enti me to bobo monya bon cross check ye gusua hwe say ye beya confirmation but information maybe a free so bad the mood and that but anyway it's unconfirmed till we confirm it's Adenta Kumi is omo peso omo echino sisi anti ye hwe na ya updating mo on all that.
Yeah.
Lawyer, yenkwe.
Yeah, honorable keke mamefa akwanya isonchia watie for ne wahwefo nyina. Na menchia Dr. Ernest Oforisapon as usual. Na menstrem paibo kese ma no ne nkwatentene ma one na busua nyina. Keke they make can say. You see makasa sa dey we wan hwe a end Chief Justice no onimde. Onimode papa na yanya very careful. Chief Justice will bia findings be omode bia she will be the first Chief Justice or be tested law no court. You see, by virtue of Article 23 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana no, so administrative body bit na say no ye ni dwumadie bi no obi ntia se no ya aggrieve no fi say fairness anya dwuma or right to go to court na otimi ko set aside and I say sa de na ye de di no pepepe ya anya adwuma ma me read Article 23 na me mfa nkyerɛ wo say although ya de bi obi an test because when me say administrative body ya de na aban bi asake na ye to committee bi na ya asake wa kokora ya say aban ya wote so enti ye mfiu but Chief Justice we no wate din ma me no enya de umbefa ne easy. You see now be say multiple suits apart from be a Chief Justice no kwa enya me nwanwa say suit be guso akoso sa ama omujumedi na beto wate omo effort no mame chro Article 23 asema account of the 1992 Constitution, administrative bodies and administrative officials shall act fairly and reasonably. Administrative bodies and administrative officials shall act fairly and reasonably and comply with the requirements imposed on them by law and persons aggrieved by the exercise of such acts and decisions shall have the right to seek redress before a court or any tribunal. It is an administrative body be. I was so acting fairly and reasonably. Into a committee, a year DNA 2 secretary so also acting fairly and reasonably. Now comply with the law. And this one comply with the law. Now a person aggrieved by the exercise of such administrative body, no, that person can seek redress from a court of law. So if he say or you dissatisfied by the more yana or bit mark court. It any man was Chief Justice by virtue of Article 23 way in it when it into or the coco. But make sure you what the legal maxim, legal principle be a body a Latin word. The kind of material from Fanchami because Latin mean Latin, but the Messian law school. Legal maxim say nemo idis in causa. Meaning is a nemo what idis in causa. The actually say the legal maxim no say no one is a judge in their own cause.
Yeah.
A fundamental principle of natural justice, ensuring impartiality and fairness in legal proceedings. 2, no person should be a judge in a case. Obia wo interest to a case be a money kwansa osan a judge. Also a legal maxim e wo law mu. Where they have a personal interest or bias or to prevent conflict of interest and ensure fair trial. Now, maxim ne dey na ka uphold the importance of what impartiality. And at the end uphold the fairness pepe. Now, any panel or ten them or no Nkansah appointed committee in your master Montana Samusono. Say any panel, any Chief Justice, acting Chief Justice way. Or no one to do baby crock of Rotana Kunyani Subi. Some of Chief Justice on. A 2 fees legal maximum way. Fairness, pepe beye jumana. Mamin chow. You see, I have a problem. You see, lawyer Chachuchikata is a very good lawyer, but I have a problem with an advocacy skills. Lawyer Chachuchikata yokrumwa anytime obeko court to be as man kwa mani be no attack judges, especially female judges. Opa ko Supreme Court edu baby no ne Justice Tokuno mami otisu ya no ne no Ora Chachuchikata NDC for lawyer prominent lawyer obi anim so ye prominent lawyer Ora Chachuchikata hwe mami ma ebre bia lawyer Chachuchikata beko eya asem efe MPP ni NDC obi obeko appeal bia okono NDC penso mami ma time ede ne kotu mu no time obey appeal no Justice Dennis Ejay na ewo ho no okono time NDC aba power unim say sa voter reading ho MP no watena ho no ma yebu ati ano no okode appeal no yeden okono na no koforudu okono NDC penso adeti na anya unanimous FC and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enka ho asem. Now when appointee sa a court of appeal no when I reconstitute omo say omo nkotena se no mu ni sa asem no. When I say adwuma na enya acting Chief Justice na yes adwuma no. Me ma who say sa legal maximum principle we enya adwuma by one of the cardinal principles say wo law mu. Eno na me ma sa legal maximum no as a nemo idus what in causa. So the principle of what? Fairness. Anna, no one should be a judge on his own. On a matter on one Nkansah wo interest wom. Eti matter bi a wo interest wom na ni Nkansah wa wo ya judge.
But ebia be be say we not just who say acting Chief Justice no any interest.
Wo interest wom
because a convincent is a convincent almost a court case no so ebio no. Oh me refer article me judges no court say and no yes almost Chief Justice and no the office. It once I you didn't akwa office one there obey na adwuma ewo office no ansana and the old can say be no so no or tena mu asay I don't know
that be a mass man can say he who seeks equity must do equity, and he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. Wow pepe no fa pepe di kan and also a pepe no fa ma wonsa ho nye clean office ade bi adidi wo na anya no emfa bi nkoye obi. You see, the me person me bisa on say enye ne office na adwuma na ode ye say the constitution na ka no na enye office na bi na article 127 na Chief Justice ne de ye na adwuma a kire ne say the one spend on one sika mfa na opese ono Nkansah otimi de ne ba koda tu kwan a otimi de ne ka ho ko na ono Nkansah ne kakra wa na de ama no obetimi de ne ba akoja na ma ne bibia to bibia di enye no office na a kire ne say otimi point etimi transfer charges bi de ne kwa ha na anu aso na asa ma na kwan sa asem bi ho ha wutimi tena so panel no ye 5 ono kra timi ka ho bi ma ne yeyi enya no no otena so bie na ye de akose enti ne nsa ho agu finti enyi na di no na ene de na masa acting chief justice we kwan say ono so yes ade no say law ne de kan asem say na constitution na kan constitution kro na so any principle na guide the constitution na talk about fairness. You see, principle Nasme can say is essential in maintaining the integrity and trustworthiness of the legal system. So principle no and money who here I did then be maintaining the integrity. Once a professional, a professional be integrity. Also, one casa with the breno. I was saying you can so be nya ho asam ka. And then watching as the trustworthiness. So you be nya gidie wo mu trust. A pay wo mu among said ya wo ye na pepe and only the foundation of our legal system. That is the very foundation of our legal system. And the principle no untimi ntontwene enka say na yenkɔ strictly sensu. So you are going by the legal, the black letter law. Black letter law, said the kind constitution as but you have to look at the principle behind it. You have to look at the legal principle what's at the end of the year. And then 2-4 verses attorney general. They be American same way. Justice Redu, when you baby court 2-4 verses attorney general. Or can say hintasam say the national constitution a living organism, and that living organism is capable of what? Growth. And that living organism is capable of growth. So it is only when you understand the spirit of that living organism. So what the home na a shesa a nipa adiana te was nipa not in home na sia and san what me atenase. It is what the home na sia was all man meaning a broad na ye broad liberal and purposive meaning, and that will meet the aspirations of the good people of Ghana. Opa yankop the preamble of 1992 constitution. Obonsa bachelor fairness and other things. I was a president and now be edit to me be amobia. I was said go to article 296. Keke memfa non kwansha wana mema article 296. And some man for some Kasan tentem tia men tomebo. I must say I know quantum. I am himself in the Nisa.
I did and then I saw the good.
Article 296. When you have been a friend, me friend cry wife too. I like you. I say Anna a contentum Tiana. What also for Sakakra. So Article 296 a can fairness. So we be a fairness and on a legal maximum. So Article 296 a dear neka. I'll say I'm sure KK 296. I'll say Bible no na me be I'll say where in this constitution or in any other law discretionary power is vested in any person or authority, that discretionary power shall be deemed to imply duty to be fair and candid. Baby constitution wa actually say yedi to me be ama o se fire adwuma no. So discretionary power na de ama no actually say esese wo de pepepe ye fairness and de adwuma, and you should be candid ye pepepe ye. It is that principle we 296 we no actually acting chief justice actually president Mahama say to me be a dear man be o fa pepepe ye na pepepe ye ne de adwuma de that legal maxim make ho asem no. So legal maxim nature say untimi nya judge on your own. And you cannot be a judge one kasa matter na found because chief justice is suspended on your door abesho. It is in SMBM.
Time no and then the becha and kakra would say Tuesday the na ko be you then we but answer me call Albert Jen be say we clarify we eba and the footage na babontia indeed justices ni bi ne and I mean cause lawyers ni pedifobia Kwaku shia na now we had another be idea and be say opportunity ashibia but last time we buy and then I did buy a competition president no and Tadio sorry Ebetroy immediately said there was no such meeting and then who say footage number ebinuma yomo say oh adiano anche a meeting. Oh, so I had this for the who said to see tobacco day, you know, my throw a whole lot of I did the crying check seconds. Meanwhile, there are some of these personalities. Now, Medim said there will be another footage. And justice, maybe justice poor man, the man who will say a dinner or boy, but they met. I've almost say a birthday ceremony. Now, at the boo, SCA do birthday, they previous week, you know. And when there's one other person, Saturday, now no more celebrating the birthday, Nintina, or more echo see in Kuya. But,
man, you see, say, Anka Bibia had you say, Wako, baby, na. One or young judge be an lawyer be akushia baby. It me a coincidence, fine. But Tadio sorry or the explanation by say and a client be okushia no wo ho a wone no e wo meeting bi omo ye ana okushia no makenkan de me hu no internet a mekan ye de na emum enye purposely say no one sa committee for no e bi wo meeting ti no no omokoye. Granted that what he was saying is true, yamfa ne said the all no kana eye pepepe. The question is e di entina sisi a asan ba say Tadio sorry mo say e obi birthday and assume as the tamaklo no esan ka something different. On say
Justice Kofi no
the birthday a conflicting statement because already the Tadio sorry the buy any baby am kind no it say indeed there waka no ho no na ye ono na kan ye dia enya na say a conflicting statement and Tadio sorry aka na we nso assume as mo so dia omo de ba no you see there ye kan say nipa no kura no what committee so enti so who me say wa ba ho no kura ntam twe hu firi baby a usia no kura no because ade we na you be that you share mama chief justice no or very young it doesn't matter say you na di kura na entitlement ne ne ma ne say baka mama ne very young at moment wa sake no wagu nanim ase na unya sake ne gu nanim ase a kan hu say enya afi na chief justice so obefa no asan akokot to court practice o e be ye ne den na che so okotena fie eti sa babunu we ya ni age nyanko soro bia sa no na oye adwuma towards the development of this country na ase ma be sake no so do you know say chief justice ya suspending or to say Ghana to yaneka and yes say to acting chief justice neka then no President Mahama will answer question to explain to the good people of Ghana taxpayers money no say they will see spending no what you say so your taxpayers money me no me no sika and ya di to ya me no nyina eka empo chief justice ne de no kofia no nkyerɛ sɛ ne sika wongu so nye eti akobasa me no mienu no yen taxpayers na di tuaka na wokokoye denti mo anya bibia nkodi birthday set time a committee no ekoye mu meeting ewo airport ye
fa ana
mo so mo kosia mo anya bibia nkosia wo client ze ba bia wo kosia no no ehwan ko aso na omo nso be sia you see ade no ye di kan aka say President Mahama ye na adwen say unanimous FC ntime judge for me ba na ma be system na favor me hwe o asem a wo de wa no beka eno na keke ebema nipa bi aka sesenko na mra kwan so a de wo de wa no beka na bema obi ahunu se in fact ade we dey clear ese mo ayemo adwen se ma me ne ya na mo pese mo yi no hwe ma me ma typical example hwe Supreme Court na nu ya President Mahama lodu ha okoyi ma me ncho Justice Isaac Akaboafo nom omo na court of appeal omu jai atofo se mo mo koya nya na osesa omu nyina odo omu kokko Supreme Court no now say na do apaki Supreme Court e won nkrofo a wonim wo mo sa Justice Akaboafo no no omu na jai ayi atoforcing na sen ko bi yesi allegedly oma mesika ye causing financial loss to the state no minor boka ne aya ade a o de na se yakokora mpo na ye jai wo mo asa nipa no ye fiti yanka mabosu bi entoso emani ni be 1 year 2 years ansa na de Justice Akaboafo mako o ba ye na no hwehwem nipa 7 omu nyina aka ho no mo koye Echo Supreme Court. Now this agenda ben a president wo eti okolodu sa nkrofo ni nyina do omko ho. Eti ebasa anya judiciary ni na effect na. Enti na meka article 127 of the 1992 constitution say the justices na ye bia no so ufi say oni control obi aso. It is only control obi aso de asafasa pepepe ye no. Wo pese de ye wo no fa bi so ye chief justice no because maminka 27 na me ende wa article 127 of the 1992 constitution of the Republic of Ghana we enye Libya Bible na makofa what I said 1992 constitution of the Republic ayi nyina yes no because what kind case be a Mensema versus Attorney General it discusses about the supremacy of the law. That's the okay Agbebo versus Attorney General and also talks about the supremacy of the constitution. And what Agbebo na President Kofo ye na adwen say obesake Agbebo de ne court e ka ten say wo President Kofo wo ni tumi esa wo sake me because a judicial no ye judicial secretary inti judiciary no a chief justice ne betima sake me afiri wo wontimi wo de court no court ni nyina agi tumi say President Kofo ntimi sake no Agbebo versus Attorney General. That shows what the supremacy of the law. And okay, Article 1 Clause 2, it says that it talks about the supremacy of the law. Article 1 Clause 2, it says that the laws of Ghana are supreme. Any law found not to be consistent with the laws of Ghana to the extent of repugnancy or inconsistency, same shall be declared null and void. Ghana, emra we idea is supreme law be abakwakwaye ni we nya pebia no to that extent no it shall be declared null and void. Now 127 kk.
Okay. That first
Article 127 or say in the exercise of the judicial power of Ghana, the judiciary in both its judicial and administrative functions, including financial administration, is subject only to this constitution and shall not be subject to the control or direction of any person or authority. Any pebia or judiciary or ye na juma so ye judge na se bibi etesa e fast or transfer obi dia ko bia na ototo ni sika sem bia no oni control obi ani control wono so ka sa amamra yi nkwa na wo control wono so na two no kra na em de neither the president or say president ni sutumi nor parliament nor any person obi so ye president or ye parliament obi ani wa won sutumi any person acting under the authority of the president so president dey to me ama uni ni so control or parliament nor any other person whatsoever shall interfere with judges or judicial officers or other persons exercising judicial power in the exercise of their judicial functions, and all organs and agencies of the state shall accord to the court such assistance as the court may reasonably require to protect the independency, dignity and effectiveness of the court subject to this constitution. The president or parliament or be a to me president ne dia mawo anase parliament or dia mobio uni to me e chief justice anase judge bi so ye na dwuma se de si fata so wa transfer obi de die nti na chief justice we wa transfer obi de ne call ba bia eno nti ye de abɔ no kwa adu aye de yi na firi ho.
Wow. Evans Osei Bonsu Esquire. Medawase. Besa aba unchembio. Nanka baba ebusu for when say Tuesdays na isinku ye bie nsem mumo. But ebia be opportunity san crossover biwa. Chief Justice amongst the Yorkshire a waiver in camera diano said could be a shebi obviously there be any constitution and I been so be say the election petition said the muso a your mine they na mo kwasha kukuema yentia bon pese adiano yegina yebe shebi na mo say no there be a constitution na sa no aye no by election petition they your mine uti ye yibo bia Eshebi. Albert, me ba chobin crossover. Na me.
Uti lawyers, na uti nana ye nana mo mu fie. Na uti ordinary laymen. We knew where His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wonya the motivation at the end of the year. Because emrane ya de the pefi say the oye no. Ene nimrane boy bra bibiri. So what I say, and a simple media assembly the man me emotional party whom you say. I'm even told lawyer Babo confirm say just to kunu I will link to sa judges now munya issue maybe wo iraj person. So what I say, yes say or family ties
no offer
B was part of Sami and Sana Kumo Sami and Sana na Kwabne Japan papa so what I say inti ubia what gold was our dark history
trauma
now what me nya sa courage no abeje sa position we now so the never trauma we mu no how you feeling but so what in common as you a very a deeper than because that means that
yes, I know say kai
democracy ne and be na aba kakra na be modernization aba enka to konugza renga ni tida paso. I'm telling you. Because the amount of aneko and this time there ni tida paso na emom no ya dey afa you can say committee bi na enko we nsem ke because this petition yam ye no NDC can never deny say nyom ne tena dem twerɛ. They can't deny it.
Some of them publicly,
because we baby assembly free bar. You mama. I can't. So Oba has to. Or say NDC lawyers must also avail themselves to be appointed to such places. He said it. That video is there. So what I say. Otabe can say the baby person will reset first. The Chief Justice no. Also, there's a video to that effect. Now, by I know be the petition about. Or the petition by Anway, Jan Trany may be you. Share Yanam Sam say, among your summer ye cran, Unia, a dear near she. A idea about Cupu, a you hear any PC to us. So what I say, a you hear a idea about Cupe. says police in the for security aba ye moma obo ho ban se de be ya wo kakra wo be kwa akoye adwuma enya no obi mfa etuo megina wo so nye so akwamukanfo mfa etuo megina wo so nye na onsa anko hia buburom se hospital na bia agena wa eru akufo ado ya se de be ya wo dodo wa obenya baabi akọ na wasase udadam no wasa akoye adwuma na onsa akọwa no so atiase yim se eru mama say sa tintina me pese mituma me we no sa ohia na ye tu ase e de politics e tu ase no emudi he pa na ebe solve emudi he o say dum so ho because NPP fo jaka NPP fo asema mo kan say wo jaka $2.5 billion we managed it $500,000 when I'm say 1 million grama 1 billion grama 500 million pe no de kan. But they managed to make sure say we had light throughout the 8 years, only 8 weeks per and you doing so situation. But we've had the energy minister who keeps complaining and now as I can't say book and redeem po. Was he here say 267 billion and Sanya so would doom so you know and now I want the Ghana web. We are no abeka a full no 2.6 minimum said a whole day the 0.6 na ye here. Oh, but 24 hours no divided by 6. Maintain say 2.6 no 0.6 na 100% na say in but you know why maintain say I full 2.6 days. 2.6 na 0.6 no day na ya no pa na say wi na say ya numere. So na some maybe o share ye lance minister a good year was and Timi Buanko where Dr. Mudbo Miasama no what can say yemfa yenya research ni be a good year ni na wo ni yen share yemfa bangem ran yen share timamufo echi no muntimi ntu no munya the 40 said the new month shareholders ni ade aye no wo de oba wonye o work of enra me say so ye blue then the water guard adan na say yellow water guard aka red water guard
indigo
indigo na me saka wo wi anu asade camera si nanim ni osuga kra me wo so elembele wa wo free say ade ada mi ko twa mu ho no me kwan kra no mo ye so ati ase eji udu asem no ho a wo pa wotimi ahwenyame anim apam onipa a wo ye adum over 35,000. I'm here to see say ohia ye de tumi e ma say boa ne yentu ase ye wo ye Ghana ha no ye wura mama tumi na de man wa apply so de tu say hia na se ye mo di kra na ayi start say ye kan say akantamanto ade nipa bebre tatwitwi dia beto wo so mo makohiem ye wie ye na ye kan say ye ni ya ha Central Market. Central Market. Blue light one so. I was say, and also don't go for be akọ him. We are set ma we nyame ma yinkura ma akọ 35,000. Bonu amu ye nyina ne say aden na mo hwe e ma NPP for na farm adwuma. That is the only sin. But that's what I say. We hwe ya wo sa target na nse wo hwe yi bia. Ye wura can I say Frankly Kujo. Akosra iru mama. Ade atin ya no the petition akosra de say yen hwe electoral commissioner chairperson yen hwe na asem. Say de we nyina wo ye de na do say 2 million na wo nya wo de ye dey. Buana nka nipa ntimi nya baabi nsi, buana nipa ntimi nya baabi nyina. Anything na de 2 million ma wo. 2 million de ama wo nyina ye say ye taxes ayejeji wo tema port yi. Any a gold sika a good any a bibia and a giscana, you see the assault. For boy, I won't brand intimate cook here, oh, ya brabum. As a mere simple Sikaya Yajimo port where I did your moji almost says there's a $50 million Ghana cedis were port with. I want my head 20, made my 2 motokakra. So over 50 to 100 million Ghana cedis are Yajijo port one every day. Unia, yeah, the assault as a jet. From boy a bra. For me tia a teacher foka fabitu a nurse foka fabitu a police ne a soldier foka na boa ni ya bra bona ya bon entimi nkɔ nanim na obi entimi ni ye boa wɔn na wadi ye ne mo nkɔ hiem ɔmo wo hiem no for policies bra na ntwi ɔmo free hiem ɛno ana ya hwe o ɛno ana ya hwe sami pesa mi YouTube jazz ɛna ya dai
na me chipu in kakra keke hwe ma me nsure say ya lawyer for so okọ court ho na wa okọ keke na okọ je o pure legal nonsense na unya ruling against your pure legal nonsense na ukonya ruling against wa pure legal nonsense a eno nkire say odi beblem obi na de ye obi afiri ho ma me nsure hwe me ma typical example obekai say they case we court John Dramani Mahama versus Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo and others. Who says our Supreme Court petition na court no. Who say edrube bi na Oracha Chuchikata say electoral commissioner no. Omra mefra da kan ye ntotona no. You see omo create NDC for na da create ade. Because ade na we say usuon court no it is governed by rules. And the rules near the continue na meka case be say already NTHC case na boy fear versus NTHC no Ghana Limited no they can say when an enactment prescribes a procedure that procedure ought to be followed and the procedure na rules near the edi asam hwe woni say NDC for mo ko siw omo siw electoral commission ba omo siw electoral commissioner sa case no me de besisi a omo siw electoral commission but omo ensiw electoral commissioner it is a separate legal entity because any pana oye adwuma wo office wo no oye different keke different from say wabesiw WONTUMI multimedia na say what you say so the office of the electoral commissioner no na electoral commission no the office so the suit was directed against what electoral commission not electoral commissioner. It is all person of electoral commissioner no ebedi adanse ma wo a this oyi ne dance ni sada ye evidence act no court is governed by rule of law and a court of law and evidence and the evidence act and so kire say obeyi obi dance a so man ya aware and ye court ye free bi e friend pre trial checklist et ube ye sane mani nyina no a kire wa dance for dodo a wodo mo beba ese me di keke be ye me dance ye me di we be ye me dance ye na bra o mo court no nso mo kan so mo de metal nunu omo de Dr. Pesa White ene nkrofo bi na kan say ase edu nkatia omo do omo na be ye dance for court omo amo electoral commissioner no ese omo de sa ma me na friend Jane na omo de ono be Jane there your friend Jane electoral commissioner ne din cry the same mami Jane
currently
omo anka so omo de Jane Mensa omo anka so omo de be ye dance ni emu na no owura chachuchi kata di be wura mu say okofa sa ma me ne de na ba be o mefra daka no onye dance already no mu nim say o mo wasam bia o ho because o ma di kan kwa ma owura chachuchi kata na ka chom say ye mo kura mu ni case eti ama se edu nkatia na akwa de abetudwa eti o mo se da na nkade ma me ne ba be wuram eso mefra daka eti akoba say court no so nim de say rules ne makwan say so one for obi anya wo dance ya wontimi nkoyi ne dance ni eye office ne na wusi no nti wo pese office ne de ohwe ho ebeka sama wa obeba mo WONTUMI multimedia no aka say keke mom ne mehia ne say o me dance ni because electoral commissioners na nyani pa baako
mate
eto me sa no me dia creative program na
man conclude na Benko Ernest enchai na court
me ti ha fa mitiri mu nyina ne say Ewura Akufo-Addo nyame nhyira no pa because me buza me ho say si Ewura mama de ne wo yi sanke eyo no ena no onim sa na asemo e de pa 2012 ena o fa sa Supreme Court process we mu nyina ena obenya sa na 3442 se 53 sa verdict na ba ya Ewura Akufo-Addo gina simpie so sa da court na se aw fa o ye na biza mo se ko na fa ma na oba ye de ne nka obebe kwa bi so ayi o mu nyina di o so what I say and we have other pressing issues so what I say girl I'm saying mre ye yin mo fra bebredi o ka say obeye no stress free school fee WONTUMI anye so what I say ye won say no we start say we spend say kim baby dollar ne be say suitu akono ayasama ranko contractors ye ma adwuma nyina no ye ratofo wasen da bi o de pare no so oba wontu obi aka so what I say eti we nko na ya asem When Kwa, you're a mama. You're the opposition for, but you cannot be dear. Dear, a lawyer for Eka. Dear mammy, for more come with any precedent say, what say, you're a mammy took on. The bush be one this if we be cool because of the same way who the best rawa. And come here, moon castle. Because, or two are dead, or two are not dead, no to us, ya. Good war Ghana for the Maon. Who lose, meaning how you're going to repel it.
But Albert, but I say Mahama for you. You hope no or my hope. And I say yes. Now
Albert, yes, Albert. Na chebo dwanfo no de no osuro biem. Osuro hwe enti ho ne de onim keke NDC for expect John Dramani Mahama na braba wo ba Ghana for ye ka manfo aye din no. Ohun se saasma ye kan omo ba ya no started from sebe emebunu wo ba wo so ba pe adwuma ubi bibi nyuma amomanye bi aye and I started say omo aban afa wo mo pam wo mo betena fie omo ba ne e kasa se wi se ade a John Dramani Mahama ne NDC Ghana for mo menka na se obi a wa promise a 24-hour economy de se nka wo be obi bibi nyuma na nko afa bi aka ho amanfo fi se ya to ba wi enti ukokam se ya party ni saa na tie of which me many Fredie de medri me hu sem people aba to me mu na se yenya aba ni asaka obi ada so wo hwe uko fence youth employment ni wa yi ni ho ahwan ni nyina omo nyom wo omo nkoi empam wo bia omo ho am ya omo ya tematenemu 8 good years ana mo abaya say omo ana more or less no ebi mu take over yenye obi edi to me chwa na se ye kan ye no na Ghana force so hwe me ni wo kan ye ma bi boboba unum say so my head count over years across the country then we be almost starting from 2024 to date we won't be that. What is the motive still ano wo mo a omo yiye o makamu no ana se mo posi wo mo ana asesen and a multi-million question also mbaye no omo ana aban MPP aban afa wo mo ano maketua anya maaye no omo pamu bi mo sile bi wom eye no ho adwuma ena wo mo ye now ana you see se ye to aba ade ma aban a ye to aba de ma se be ya wo de nhyehyɛ ye pa ebe ba be gu kwam na wo de aboa oman no enka nkone ne nkyekere ye to aba ma se ebe vindictiveness against your own people already emebuni adwuma yi omunya bi ye na waba na wo si NDC fon so be ye adwuma se nka me hu ye nka wo biem na wo pe bi ka ho na de bi ka ho
24
na nka ye nwa ye boy ensem de ma munye wi ana eniema ede hoye ede kata basa ye eba wo mem ana mudi akire ana moye hwe enanu ye hwe se ye Ghana ha na danko akufo adum fonyini bi a eso mo ye man wo central region enya na NDC fo ko bubu no gu ye won se nanu ya si aye fonyini bi ya ma event san
cool leader yi
wan ne ya sese ni pe Ghana ha
ko celebrate taxpayers money Ghana for ye sika defense minister interior minister wan minister NDC for ya ye ohonyini e de ama obi ye tuka ya fa plane free ha ko akọ celebrate yenye dia ye president o ti akonwa so ye tra ye bubu no
Yes, sir, Krofokutupa, am ye buno.
Democratic leader.
Now will be a cool leader. So to me, John, I say, Enti, so share now, John the Money Man Hammer. When he NDC for Memua or Mubua, and look as if saying to Quabin your coin ye. Anna, almost day, ye cool, on number 5 mine. Enti for that matter, no, will be a now more better than Mubia and the influence on your day and count. What do we gain out of this? A talk, a diane, a magana foodie. A manne, Dokuno, and yes, a man about once he didn't abba. All these things doesn't add up. Yet, ye sinipi akano cratch or more, maimu. Yen continue social media, yen too quine. Uncle Hogan and Tuma Guffin, our one, is it on my because of 2 year pinch. No, we are telling them, say, at our mercy. System Numuno, I dane. Send your most in the opportunity of 1 year, and then kill free sank and near ma, ebetimi above me. Ah, still ano, inflation, Monquamun economics, advance amoye. What you here? Now, the city rate is strengthening. Meanwhile, inflation so air costro. What I make sure I say, can me who ye and can you see that who in a peja against other foreign currency? No, Nanka in Niema ebo. Day, and so ever family my and the cake and then since you top pair and your top pair back was saying, pay. What you say? Pay, your Tony saying, net 10 cities. And I'm a boy. And nobody and go on your bin water. Huh? And then Minuka say cake. So also by we a braya to 1, and now a braya noa, 10 cities, they bought the incident of Konobaco. What are you having to us? Send him away in a cosso. Ah, yes, but it's all man, pen you better not say. One more pound for better not say. Nobody say a pack a go. I'm a Ghana for what to woman. Debbie. What time? Holiday. Say Ghana is under autopilot. You need baby a yako. You need direction. I will marry you. It ever John the Money Muhammad and a poundful. When you NGC for said, don't bet to a baby another danko kufuado. Yet me say, money could do ye. I will catch a Ghana for say. Won't bet to me, a boy, I'm a war at so go your room or Ghana Hano. We are expecting it. They expect it. Sign your money through more. Essence, sign your money, we are more year for so be amre. We are not seeing what is going on. Yeah, baby, your money call for now. It's 10 beers a Ghana for. You no more Kasa, no be say I'm ba. Yeah, more pimp Ghana for, China Ghana for the Jika from Chewy. The amount by somebody I am a chosen on top, almost on to my one to my. Say, yes, was here that chim. Enti, say, a brilliant sadia and the amaye. Say, and yet a baby or bar. Then she say, etime bois, and more man can echo ye. Because so compare Mran people was so now compare and net Kurano must say inflation, events, currency, no more day, banner. Young compare prices of goods and services, young compare. How is it going? Huh? Yeah, what's who will send electricity if you could a lot of Kakrabi, Nanko Focasa. Kakrabi, Nanko Focasa. But a net and then Minoka say, would them not the action? Would the light of whom not the action? O man ya koseng enti mo nyina nka mo ni ntu omofo se otan hunu ye fa mu man o mo fa adwempa adwumu fan emfa hyehyɛ niema no mo hyehyɛ niema na niema ekoya Ghana for na beka say eh John the Money Mahama why ade ye niema na cheche so untumi fa force emfo zo bi on de niema so say did you know why we can't do that
but Ernest Kwaku AJ vice chairman for Menchia North constituency or a lecturer at KSTU. Sansuna Albert Foucault, former parliamentary aspirant for the NPP West Nafo South constituency together with Evans Osei Bonsu Esquire. or dwumadi nso ene ayubre na me ton de ade kakra be hwe se bi obi abenya minute or 2 bi no de aka last year ya bodetewa na se ukọ social media NDC for no omo na sit meeting sisi omo say oh exchanging pleasantries there. How can that be a meeting? How can exchanging of pleasantries be a meeting? Now utieta the sorry asawdi kan by say it's a monstrous lie. No such meeting took place. It is very easy to fact check that. We know those who get justice through negotiation. Now for video na badia, mo say exchanging of pleasantries. Na mo enye meeting. Na obi so say how can a brief be a meeting? Enti ebia lawyer de say to be the definition of a meeting and then the meeting no several meeting bako interpretation and meeting bako and a baton. But Solak Natural Clinic a kidney problem and now when the actual say be our liver problem so for when the actual na omo ewo prostafid capsules and also who prostrate will say sema wouldn't be a bebo papa so na Solak Natural Clinic the Solak mixture abe jaso and your friend as train when and then we are reborn bia no akwa Solak mixture the abie so na Zipman capsule your friend pan and no mema edru Solak Natural Clinic Kumasi ade omo fumesua Cobalt Junction hodoma no mo from our so number is 0245 616028 0245 616028 memma rain fee gasto mixture for stomach ulcer ye wo mensoplex mixture eno ye ma edru eno wa fichiko ayebasa no anum menoplex mixture so na prostaplex mixture medru for prostate enlargement and no so no friend number is 0248 778899 0248 778899 Omo NA producers of a gasto mixture for stomach ulcer, mensoplex mixture for a menstrual pains, the menstrual disorders, Sansuna prostaplex mixture for a prostate enlargement, the frequent urinating, Ujonson Tentema, now we a Bema now Swanumbi. Who pay be a china friend number so 0248 778899 Omo Ebetro baby a wonsa Ebekemi. Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix. DB mami, why? In Kate woman, situation woman, milk woman. Gary na munso ewo package no ma edo ane sa odi nsuo ebegusuna wa sha say do Gary na we Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix upebi ma oba okosu once we wu dibi na cha so odi juju kulu height ebra e wo mu de ohia Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix na when ya meko e de go kitchen ho a your friend Kivo meko anasa Kivo hot pepper used to be mommy FDA for AG Atom. Lawyer, you're about to talk for maybe a minute or two as a meeting, you say a brief meeting, and that can be in camera at the end, but I don't know whether time will permit us to be able to be at a minute or two each.
Okay, meeting, the mechanism, you can say meeting, because Bronica say meeting, a gathering of people. And when you gather, you discuss, decide, or share information. At the meeting, it could be planned or schedule what meeting and now a bit my formal or informal. At the formal no any informal no it could also be in person. Education meeting you gather to discuss what pertinent issues.
Meeting allegedly most celebrated birthdays. It's
moment the committee for the meeting. Not that you're sorry, so because a monstrous what lie. I also catch no such meeting. I was in no such meeting. No mum on any client in the kushia baby so mudin common unfortunately who and all you gritty woman. It's a conflicting statement and no makanwaha. It's in a moody henfa. We a clear indication say a plan worker almost discussion to remove the Chief Justice. Sadi we need to president also so who dissolve us our committee no mobile etna sunina na some yes asha for and one on message same we can because Chief Justice na near Bresa Crodom on say was started they see our starting injunction or sansi and fanto almost and I mean him so best level because my men or you be or person fighting for the rights.
Okay, it's meeting no then a course so ho.
Education na me fa kwanya so no ma cha madam for Solomon Ajamai.
Okay.
Mezi because o tie pa.
Mate. Ya be ado Tuesday the be room. Afa crowd and grow no so. Albert, you a minute or two there na with the
UK friend or Ochre. Ozo pe wa sem pa ozi bi amenyo number.
Oh, be so be pe
na sem. O show.
Oh, yeah that's
UK honom na. Waje bre kra. Na Yebeka say baby adu na NDC ye.
Why you be a
ye? Majim home na adodo. Because more actions and inactions. Edi nipa bebra akwatena fie. Said na me ba America no. Te say do mama we entertain Burkina Faso ni nti. Twediasi Cote d'Ivoire. And nobody can say said he didn't get the inspiration from we. So what I say, and for so be any so. What so just a power not to me, and I could say. So what I say, we now I got 1,200 and I think 8 days. Is it I got 1,207 days near Kotwabo?
Utuka one crack.
They kind say. Speaker any Ghana, Vice President Niha, President Zuniha, and you are acting Chief Justice. On no grounds, we are Maubiao.
Obian country
acting now, you know, say a papa no crime is bizarre, you see, because same kind of papa mua. About Parliament, a moment to one and Sanya go swell in. One the nigger can yabo. As well, Timias a sad court date near the and for so be any Sanya Manema will reconstitute a court of appeal crowd, reconstitute one at the floor. Almost said Juma. Argentina. Your board, these are the Chief Justice, a man about Parliament, near to 2 and 1 Sanya swell in and what my say. But one of the mere fact say one is senior modi and denti. Oh yes,
so as the chair no chance.
So what is the purpose?
Ona we yere yade na kwakoto ayi prisons ono na John Dramani Mahama de na akoto prisons na panyin oda no ne yera na ka ma ye ajina duma
kama. What is the purpose say? So what my idea we nyina with the mere fact say so onye act na ene na ye bo obi din a ye man ko parliament as I'm a president swear in yede. What is the point?
Wow.
Because Juma the mere fact say dia no aka so acting no with me perform me Juma the obi incumbent chief justice timi yede a. What is the point say do be ko parliament bi? But also I think what is the point? Say do be ka se ko parliament bi. Me as you mama. What you home na aka kre. O to tuo ma akra e wo bro nya bra. Otimi de ya just what to na bo obi ani ana e bo onu anani. Anza wo da to. So I was a wo ba tuo na na e to. Akra sa woni fia se ne to to.
Ne se mu na ba mo wani abi.
So ne wa ma behave ni de sa na tiu. E no se me yi akra we di, me yi 35,000 di.
Galante for my you are my friend.
What me akle ho so
da for mpanifo nyina.
So so de abetom ni say every week bia there was specific time do so si wo Ghana airport. So there na airport so
okay enema na ba.
Understand.
Lawyer bi so o hwe opa o say lawyer Monapia could be Miami Yonko.
Oh, okay.
I suffer lawyer Billy, or lawyer Abbas, and a year Juma, Otie Pa, I am the Nimini Pa.
You can't say Funania be a committee, no, and in Guasia and Abba, or Madu, so.
Almost change the pleasant over birthday party.
And she says, everybody is a normal members of committee, Omutimi. Omudi birthday bomuda. You see, I said one no more sabe. You need to nso na gu yetrimo. Enye tumi obi akrokro de jon. Oma committee akọ decide and na ye kwa. De ekọ ye ni obeka.
Alleged say shy, but watch it off.
Sort here. Na onim. Ma minye last point you.
Okay, dey more.
It's your best demonstration cry yenye. Now omuma de anya public.
Yes.
Because the footage we pa atimi abaye de almost akoma wa twerɛ petition amanko for wa set up yi yesi dan bi kura no musa de akɔsɛ ba bi so omko kan asem ni wom ɛna sa meeting ya sa ban footage aba ne de sa de na anya public a obi asimi public ne de o say ye public na ye nyina ye tiem
say no kwesa maame no abokro no a say the only issue for nyina no mo hye ye say afre baby public prosecution right no ye nya de wasem ne beto ho na Ghana for social media
tribunal
yeah public tribunal right
okay
correct correct we need them me legal
I know so okay
no say yeah dey be ka ho no kure wafa on fine afi wafa Ghana for sir yeah the whole thing.
Now what are they what will it take from them? So they no the public. They
and say no say no person mo ya on be so mo di MPP mpanifo bi fa so no what you say it say no almost started from Amazon the ope say any the public
almost say the
constitution na ye kwa election bi si no constitution asun ye ne ko ye any say ye ma ye fence o man basa ye and ye ma ye say ye ma obi anhwe bi enti ma me ne de no Ghana property ehunu say eye no kure say the mama na mama me too ye odifo
if you have nothing to hide yes
fairness asem the Bible nte begumani ma say ya me wo de maremara bondi ne gumani mu
na we read the constitution or say justice emanate from the people and it shall be delivered in the name of the republic. It won't justice now o ba be ye nipa ne ho na eba justice what emanates from the good people of Ghana and it shall be delivered in the name of the republic. It is justice man for na so mo pe justice and so mo justice no mo say dey ye hwe never public na ye televise no obi ahwe bi e dey na wo hide what you say it emanates from the good people of Ghana and it shall be delivered in the name of the republic. So the republic is demanding say ye televise bibia dem republic no obi ahwe bia. Then what are you seeking to hide?
All right, and so on this note, we are going to exchange some pleasantries outside now. And a meeting, okay, a meeting. Yeah, the MSC better Albert Foucault, better than Papa Albert Foucault, a former parliamentary aspirant of the NPP West Nafo South constituency. Sansona Evans Osaibons Esquire, on the regular and so. Sansona Beda and a square quay so as a Yadipesi Abidi at the Kwaku, Kyeremanteng Nkansah.